Hey everyone, Rob Stanley here with 15 Minutes of Growth. Yay, it worked. First time trying our new little intro.
Where's the music?
Cool, right?
Where's the music?
I'll work
Let's
on
get
that
some
next.
like good rock and roll music or something at the beginning.
I'll have to get to that next. So we got like a little new intro. So hey, anyways, Rob Stanley with AccrueMe, and I got Mina Elias, right? Elias,
yeah.
Elias, yeah. So I got Mina with me and today, and also known as the Egyptian Prescription. From let's see, you got a bunch of things: MMA Nutrition, PPC University. We got just a lot going on.
We got Neuro coming out soon.
Very cool, very cool. So
brands.
yeah, today
I'm all about the brands.
today though, he's gonna dive pretty deep into Amazon PPC optimization strategies for 2021. Things have changed in the last year when it comes to PPC, obviously. And Mina, I'm gonna let you take it away and go for it.
Awesome. Well, before we share the screen, let's just jump back to the normal view. Just I gotta give the people a little bit of a warning. So this is usually what I do. I'm gonna try and condense this as fast as possible. All like PPC optimization. So with PPC optimization, you have to understand it depends on what stage you are in your launch. So did you just launch? Is it a couple months in, 6 months in, a year in? It completely, depending on that, that's what's gonna affect what your target is. So for me, when I'm launching my target ACOS, so everything is kind of based on the target ACOS, because ACOS is telling me, okay, how much money PPC did I spend on that one keyword, and then how much revenue did it generate for me? If that number is, quote unquote too high, then I want to lower the bid to get it a little bit more profitable. Now, too high is going to depend on what my target is and what is my target. So whatever your profit margin is, gross profit margin before advertising, that is, you can consider it your break-even ACOS. So let's say, it costs me $5 to make my product. Amazon fees are $5. That's $10. The total revenue from one sale is $20. So 10 divided by 20, $10 of profit divided by 20 of the sale results in 50%. So my gross profit margin is 50%. That would be my break-even ACOS. If the ACOS goes over 50%, it means I'm losing money on every sale. And that's because basically at a 50% ACOS, it means I'm spending $10 of PPC spend to make one sale, which is $20, which means I'm pretty much spending my entire profit on getting that sale. So initially when I launch, my target ACOS is double my profit margin or my gross profit margin. So my target ACOS would be 100% when I'm launching. So that's the first 2 months. After that, I'll scale it down to 1.5. So it'll be 75% from month 3 to month 6. And then after that, from month 6 to month 9, I'll drop it down to, equal. So break even 50%. And then month 10, and forward, I'll, drop it lower to like 40% and then 30%. Eventually, I usually like stick around 30%, and it usually results in a total ACOS of about, 10 to 20%. So total ACOS is the actual real indicator that you want to follow, because it's going to tell you how much money you're actually making and how much of your profit margin you're spending on PPC. ACOS in Campaign Manager can be confusing because what if someone sees your ad, doesn't click on the ad, clicks on the organic listing? The only way to really tell is, okay, let's scale the ads, let's scale them back down. How's our sales? How's our profit? And so a lot of people are too wrapped up into their Campaign Manager ACOS. They don't take the time to look at, okay, what's my profits every single day? What's my total ACOS, which is my PPC spend divided by all of my sales? And what are those numbers? And are they improving? Is my total ACOS going down? Is my dollar profit going in? A lot of people, again, too obsessed with ACOS or total ACOS. To me, I'm obsessed with the dollar profit that's coming into my bank account. So if my ACOS is 10%, but I'm making $1,000 a month in profit, or my ACOS is 40%, but I'm making $15,000 a month in profit, I don't care if my ACOS is high. I want that dollar amount, because what comes into my bank account, that's what really matters at the end of the day. So now that we understand what our target ACOS is going to be, depending on what part of the journey we're in, I'm going to go in every single week, every 7 days, and I'll go back from 7 days ago to 14 days ago and optimize. The reason I do that is from now to 7 days ago in the past, attribution is delayed, which means Amazon might not have given you accurate data. You have to wait at least 7 days before looking at the data. This has, been anecdotally proven by Taylor from Better AMS. He downloaded the results of his PPC campaigns, looked at them, waited 7 days, downloaded the same time period, looked at it again, and there was a big difference, up to 100% for some keywords. So I double checked that because I was like, I don't know, maybe it's different, but I can confirm it myself on all of my accounts. I've tried that. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to look at, 7 days ago to 14 days ago. And guys, I guess I got to mention real quick here, AccrueMe, if you're trying to make more money, but you cannot afford your inventory, go ahead and hit up AccrueMe. They can pretty much front the cash for you to buy your inventory. If you guys don't understand about cash flow cycles, basically, sometimes you're going to spend $10,000. You're going to get inventory. It's going to start selling on Amazon. And then after that, you're going to need to order more inventory before Amazon pays you the money. So cash flow cycle on Amazon, if you have a 4-week lead time and a 4-week shipping time, is on average 16 weeks. So from the time you put $1 down to the time you get your money back from Amazon is going to be about 16 weeks. Now, obviously, if you order inventory and it sells in 4 weeks, you need to order more. So in that case, you can hit up AccrueMe. They can front you the money. They will only take a cut of the sales of that inventory that they front for you. So they basically become a partner just for that inventory, not for your whole business. Once you sell off that inventory, they're out. If you need them again, you can hit them up again. Anyways, back to optimization. So I'm going to download my bulk sheets. And like I said, I'm going to go from 7 days ago to 14 days ago. And I'm going to have that target ACOS that I'm talking about. Everything that's above the target ACOS. I'm going to highlight everything. I'll show you. Let's jump in the sheet, Robbie.
Yeah. Just real quick, a couple of people, Chris from Celozo, Chris Gramlich, good friend of ours.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to him. Right. Yeah. Right. Appreciate everybody. Hit that like button and subscribe.
Man, Chris.
Also, we got Scott. It's the boss man, Mina, for sure.
I love it.
He's definitely got great information, and we appreciate everybody jumping in. And yeah, let's get that sheet up here. So let's see.
Okay, cool. Amazing. So you'll see here, I sort everything, I highlight everything, and I sort. I go to column B. Column B is record type. So I'll sort everything, and I'll only show keyword and product targeting. That is only going to show me my keywords and ASINs that I'm targeting. From there, I'm going to sort by ACOS. So you can see here I have some high ACOS, some medium ACOS, low ACOS, and something with no ACOS. Anything above my target, okay, so anything, let's say my target right now is 50%, which that's actually what I base this sheet off of. Anything above my target, I'm going to lower the bids. Now, you'll see a difference in color here. The reason that there's a difference in color is some keywords are driving more of my sales than other keywords. So this keyword is driving a lot of my sales. These keywords are kind of like right on the cusp, between 50 and 70%. These keywords, are not driving that much sales, but their ACOS is very high. So anything above my target ACOS of 50%, I'm lowering the bids. Anything that's like kind of 30 to 50, I'm keeping it the same. Anything lower, I'm increasing the bids. And then I go down to clicks and no sales. You'll see here, I'm sorted by clicks. So you'll see anything above 5 clicks and no sales, I'll lower the bid. And then we go to these keywords. These ones actually all have 0 or, okay, this is a very long sheet, so I'm not going to scroll. You can see how long it is. But basically, all of these keywords highlighted in blue, they have less than 300 impressions. So I'm going to increase the bids. Now, let's jump back to normal because I feel like this is going to make people puke if we keep looking at this.
No problem.
So
no problem.
This is just like kind of like a preview of what I do. So I'll break it down to you easily so you can understand it. So we take the spreadsheet, right? Highlight everything, sort and filter. In column B, we only show keywords and ASINs. Then we go to the ACOS column. We click sort by highest ACOS to lowest ACOS. And again, this is for one SKU, not for a bunch of products. It's just for one product. You have to do this for every single product. Now, once we take that one product, I'm going to go say, okay, 50% ACOS is my target. Anything above that, I'm lowering it by $0.05 or 5 cents. The reason that I do 5 cents and not like some sort of equation, is because I'm iteratively trying to get to where I want to get. So if here is the goal, right, 50% ACOS, I'm at 70%. I'm just going to go lower and lower and lower and lower and get closer and closer to that 50% ACOS. I'm not going to try and do some sort of equation and overshoot or anything like that, because what's going to happen is if I lower the bid too much, then I'm struggling trying to get impressions and so on and so forth, and it becomes a whole issue. So I just lower it slowly. Now, certain keywords, like I said, they're driving more of the sales than other keywords. So for example, what I'll do is I'll do for a keyword equals sales, that sales of that keyword divided by the total sales of all keywords for that product. And I'll see what percent is that keyword driving. If it's driving a large amount, anything above 5%, it's a significant keyword. So maybe I won't lower it that much. Maybe I'll lower only by 3 cents. Anything else, I'll lower by 5 cents. Then I have that like in between. So between 50 and 30%, those keywords are fine. I'm just going to leave them as is. Then 30% to 1%, these ones are doing good. So let's give them a little bit of a push. I'll increase them by about 5 cents. I'll go down and now ones that don't have an ACOS, right? They didn't make any sales. I'll sort by clicks. Anything above 5 clicks and no sales, I'll lower it by 5 cents. Again, just trying to lower the bids. Either you're going to move down to a next placement or a page, and then people who are clicking on my ads are like more interested buyers, or it's just going to stop spending money. And then it's, I'm going to stop losing money from that keyword. Then I go to the things that are under 5 clicks, and then I'll sort that by impression. Anything that has less than 300 impressions, I'm increasing the bids by 10 cents. The reason I do that is because, I don't want to be in a position where these keywords are not getting enough impressions to actually, or I'm not getting enough data to actually make a calculated decision. So all of those keywords with less than 300 impressions, what I can tell is because they're less than 300 impressions, either they're low search volume or they're just not getting enough of a bid. So I'll bump the bid up and, we'll take it from there. And you'll notice it's a cycle, right? I'll increase the bids. And then if it's profitable, amazing. If it's not profitable, I'll lower the bids again. And it keeps going into this like cycle. And, eventually the good keywords keep moving up and the bad keywords keep moving down. And even if like a keyword today is not doing well and it goes down tomorrow, if it does do well or it doesn't get enough impressions, it'll get bumped back up and it'll get a second chance. So that's pretty much optimization in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, so we're looking for questions. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send them in, and we'll ask Mina about them. Anything regarding Amazon PPC, we're more than happy to take it on. Obviously, Mina's got a great the PPC University. I'll put it up on the screen in just a minute so everybody can take a look at that. And we're definitely open for any questions. I mean, there's got to be questions. Freaking PPC is like a huge thing. We got tons of people watching right now. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, everybody, and definitely make sure you take a look over at AccrueMe if you're looking for Amazon seller funding. We definitely appreciate that. So what else, Mina? We got you're talking about PPC. There's a lot there. Do you do anything with like the display network stuff also, or is it mainly just PPC concentration right now for yourself? And the course.
Okay, so generally, I'll tell you everything I'm doing in terms of ads. So in terms of on Amazon, I'm doing PPC, right? I'm doing sponsored product advertising. Then you have display and brands. So next up, I go to video, which is part of brands, I believe, or display. I'm not sure which one, but it's one of the other ones. Then I'll take all of the profitable keywords, so anything that's doing under 30%, and I'll launch one campaign, one broad, one phrase, one exact, 3 separate campaigns for that keyword for video. And I use the same video, and I'll constantly like split test different videos, but I give every single keyword its own campaign. I created a campaign creation sheet, and pretty much once I create like a video once and it gets uploaded to Amazon, there's like a file, and I can use that file, and then I can put all of the keywords that I want to target and just click, and it creates one campaign after the next. So it automates that whole process. So I'll also take all of the profitable keywords from sponsored products. and do the same thing for display and brands. So that's kind of on Amazon. Is basically I use sponsored products advertising for the bulk of the work, and then anything profitable is where I'll take it to sponsored display and so on and so forth. I am starting to experiment with high search volume keywords in video and brands and display and things like that, but I don't have any good enough data yet, so I can't really comment on it. Now, off of Amazon, what I'm doing is I have like basically like a funnel, and I start with the bottom of the funnel, right? I have a Google Tag Manager on my website, and I want to retarget as many people as possible. And what I'll do is if they visit a product page, I'll have them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter, and I'll create ads that are very native and natural to those social media platforms. And there's different types of ads like testimonial, unboxing, benefits, reviews. And basically, once you touch that page for that product, let's say Hydrolyte Energizer, you'll start getting hit with those ads in all the places. And I'm still working through that. It's definitely not perfect. And my goal is for every single ad, I'm split like A/B split testing. Half of it will go to the website to send them back to the website. The other half will go to Amazon, just in case people are like, I'd rather just buy on Amazon. And then from there, I'm going up to the top of the funnel, and I'm starting again on different platforms, mainly Facebook though, mainly Facebook and Instagram. Those are where I really see like the movement is the best. A little bit Twitter. I'm also doing a lot of articles, but sending everything kind of at the top of the funnel to the homepage or the product pages. And then from there, I'm banking on the retargeting, hitting them up again and again and again in all these different places. And then either sending them to the website or to Amazon and hoping they convert wherever. Can I track these ads performance on Amazon? I can't, but I can see if there's a lift going up. So I'm not as granular as I could be, obviously, but I can definitely see if there's a lift from those ads or not. And at the end of the day, it's an investment, in like my branding and my sales. And as long as I'm staying profitable within that budget, yeah, it sucks that I can't like have like a pixel on Amazon where basically like if they convert on Amazon, I can say, oh, this person converted on Amazon, so this ad is profitable. I can't do that. Hopefully in the future, they're going to allow us to do that. But that's kind of my strategy off Amazon for now.
Yeah, that's good. So actually, we did have a few questions come in. Marty was kind of asking, is your the PPC University course, is it more to be more, how long, maybe it's selling a year? What's your response on what's your target for your course?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like is your course, the PPC University, is that made for beginners?
Yes, it starts from beginner all the way to advanced, and it's a very technical course. So it's basically, it shows you every single knob and feature. Like imagine if PPC is like driving a car. It shows you every single thing, the basics, everything you can turn. If you do this happens. If you do that happens. What does this mean? What does this report mean? How to extract from this report? How to filter this report? Basically, by the time you're done, you will be very comfortable with understanding PPC. Because at the end of the day, I can't make the decisions for you. Everyone's product's different. What's working in supplements may work very differently in, like, let's say the baby category or whatever. But if you understand everything and how to change things, how to implement things, how to understand the results of those things, then you can make your own decision. Say, okay, let's try launching a few of these campaigns, and then you'll understand, okay, this is how I monitor if this campaign is doing well or not well, or how to change different things and how to split test different things. And then you can make all of your own decisions. So it's more of like a technical course that empowers you to understand PPC and implement it. It's not like here's a guideline, follow it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to make money. That's not how it works. It's just very technical, starts from beginner all the way to advanced. It's the same strategies I'm implementing for, big 8-figure plus clients that, I do consultations for. And it's the same strategies that work when you're just starting. And again, because you're going to understand everything, you know what your budget is. So you can say, okay, well, this is my budget. This is what I'm going to do. I know that I'm restricted, but you'll understand everything, and you'll understand what to do and how to kind of, make decisions based off what happened.
Yep, perfect. So we got another question that came from Scott. This one's a little bit long. This will probably be the last question for this session. And right after you get done with this question, Mina, go ahead and tell them how to contact you. But Scott had a pretty long question here. It says, I've heard different philosophies on this. If you find a winning keyword in automatic campaigns, do you remove it from automatic when you add it to broad phrase, or let it keep earning sales? Yeah.
So I do not negative it, because if it is making me money on auto, let it keep making me money. It's not guaranteed that because it's profitable in auto, it's going to be profitable. I'll take that keyword and I'll launch it in broad phrase and exact. Anyways, even if it's not profitable, I'll take that keyword and launch it in broad phrase and exact, because it could be not profitable in auto, but as long as it gets 3 clicks or more, it means people are at least interested. So maybe at that bid, it's not profitable, but maybe if I lower the bid, instead of being on page 1, it goes to page 2 or page 3. If someone goes all the way down to page 3, clicks on that ad, they're definitely interested in your product. So that's the way I approach it. Is I'll never negative anything in auto, because I'm not promised that it's going to be just because it's profitable in auto doesn't mean it's going to be profitable in broad or phrase or exact. But I will extract it and launch it in broad phrase and exact, and then let the data tell me, is this profitable? Is this not profitable? But if it's making me money, never stop it.
Absolutely. That's perfect. So yeah, if any more questions, Mina, tell them how they get a hold of you.
So you guys can hit me up on Facebook, Mina Elias. Obviously, you can see my name. You can also hit me up on Instagram at Egyptian_prescription_Elias. Check out the PPC University if you guys want to kind of learn all the ins and outs of PPC. And yeah, I'm always happy to answer questions, hopping on these podcasts, adding as much value as possible. I don't want to hold anything back, because at the end of the day, it's like my end goal is not to kind of like make money off of like teaching people. This is like, just giving back to the community. I make money off of the supplements that I make, and I know that I'm making the best supplements in the world. So, that's that I'm adding value to people's lives. I'm improving people's lives. They take my supplements. It's better than a lot of the bad stuff that's out there. That's how I'm making my money. I'm building brands. I'm not too worried about, giving away free information.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect information. And then, thank you, everybody. We're getting lots of shout outs, and we really appreciate that. So just real quick to wrap up. So here's why, basically AccrueMe is a partner with Mina on this. One of the things we do is when Mina was just telling you, like, we take a small percentage of the net profits after we fund you some money. That small percentage is minus after the cost of goods, after your Amazon fees, and after PPC. So after your PPC advertising. So this is a great fit. Mina and I are great fits here. AccrueMe and PPC University. Obviously, it's a good chance for you to learn. PPC University gives you the knowledge on how to do PPC. And then when you get funding with us, we obviously minus out our PPC costs when we're figuring out the net profit. So a great fit to have us both together. And, thanks for being on the show. I really appreciate it. And again, everybody go contact Mina if you have any further questions. I'm sure there's a ton of them, but we could be here all day answering them. I will get them back on the podcast. So have those questions prepared. I think in another month or so, we got you back on. So thanks again, Mina. Appreciate it.
Let's do it. Peace out.